Yes, yes, I hear you. Calm down, Dorothy. Make sure I looted everything in here before I leave. Shut up. I don't have all night either. I've only got about an hour left. Oh my god, shut up, Dorothy. You know what? You stand there for a sec.
It's
I'm gonna
locked,
pretend
all
like I
right.
can open this. Alright, what do you want?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
Mm-hmm.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
This room is all... No antiseptics at all? I feel like my answer here doesn't matter, but I don't want to make that assumption until I'm sure. Trying to keep everybody happy in this playthrough. Pembroke, Dorothy, Whitechapel. No, it doesn't matter.
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
I don't understand why the
Yes,
camera
Doctor?
does that.
Exactly how bad is the supply situation here at Pembroke?
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly works his society contacts for monies, but with the quarantine, well, we're in God's hands.
Shouldn't be saying that at a hospital.
Please, could you point me in the direction of the morgue again?
It's the large...
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
That's all for now, Nurse Crane, thank you.
Not now.
Not ever. I slept, so there might be new things to loot, right?
Good evening.
I guess not.
Goodbye.
Tippets. Where's Tippets? Tippets, tippets, tippets.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
The lady is not here yet. Alright, tippets, buddy.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
When does he go shoot up? Okay.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was
Oh yeah. I haven't spoken to him yet. Might as well.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
You're a monster. Survival at all costs? Question mark?
Only the strongest survive, then. Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
Okay.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton, I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I
Yeah.
thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
Yeah, with douchebags like you hanging around.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
Okay. Prepare to die soon.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
We've dodged death so many times. Oswald, you can't just die like this. please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Mutant Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is... nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Okay.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
I thought he was afraid of rats too. Why would he go in there?
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time?
Because you're old. You have low blood pressure, which makes it hard to get to a vein.
That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
How'd you do that through your cloth?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Yeah, I caught you doing drugs.
I know you're taking drugs, Corcoran. Why take such a risk?
I need it to endure the long shifts. We have no idea how long the epidemic will last. We can't let it win.
Okay. Wait, is it Brannigan? Oh, this one doesn't matter.
I understand the gesture, Doctor. An immediate answer to an emergency situation, but this can't be a long-term solution.
Thank you for your understanding, my dear colleague. And be assured, I have total control of my consumption.
No, you don't.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I wasted too much energy for so little result.
These loading screens are crazy. I barely ever got these during my first playthrough.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
That's the
Good evening,
second
Doctor.
time that's happened now in this playthrough.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Tell me, nurse, did you know Dr. Tippett was addicted to medication?
I suspected this behavior for some time, but never dared to ask him about it, until the day he confessed to me.
Why would he confess to you about his addiction, Nurse Brannigan?
Don't you know you doctors can't hide anything from a nurse? We're always there, even if you don't notice us.
Do you consider yourselves our confessors, Nurse Brannigan?
I wouldn't dare, Dr. Reed, but I'm intrigued. How did you discover Dr. Tippett's secret?
What can I say? I seem to have a knack for discovering secrets.
And for hiding them as well.
Do you approve of his addiction?
Of course I don't approve. But I understand he needs it to fight the exhaustion. Let's hope he'll stop injecting himself once the epidemic is over.
And what if he doesn't?
Then we'll have to convince him to stop. I believe he's still in control of his addiction, for now, but we must remain vigilant.
Right.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed.
Goodbye.
I'll go into review now.
They belong to you now.
In your veins. This dead
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
Obedient slave.
Oh, please, Dark Queen. Another loading screen. This is crazy. Okay.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
Oh
And good
my
evening
God,
to you,
that's-
Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
It would start working when I stepped away. That's part 2. Where is part 1? Okay. Personal questions. Nope. Nothing.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Doctor, please.
Hopefully that doesn't close my game.
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me.
Fatigue. Oh, come on. I don't need... Okay. Can't believe that took me out of the game. Can make a single fatigue down in the morgue. But I also need cold and bronchitis. These don't respawn over here, right? No. How about this box? Does it spawn? No. Okay. Alright. Alright, these guys don't respawn until I go downstairs, and I can't go downstairs until I go upstairs. All I can find are shillings in here? Really?
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
I think I might kill him before I can get more blood out of him. Never mind, we're good.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Indeed it does.
It's locked, all right. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Well, we're not going to the basement yet. I think he came from that body. Now we'll go to the basement. I saw you. You ain't fancy, Mr. Blinker Scowl. Also, I know this door opens eventually. Thank you, Dr. Somebody. Was it Petrescu? Oh, hell, I don't remember.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Natural. Probable cause of death, fast-progressing pneumonia by virus-induced pulmonary consolidation. Spanish influenza. Corcoran Tippett, Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan, name and signature of medical examiner, Dr. Corcoran Tippett.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Corner of the lips.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Damaged legs.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. Tippett has made...
This is the room I just came out of, right? Yeah. Blinker scowl. Oh my god. Dude, you must play a lot of fucking Call of Duty because you are rocking Commando Pro with that bullshit. Oh my fucking god, you cheating asshole.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Oh, we will, my friend, we will. Just not now. We got other shit we gotta do. We need our lovely friends here at the Pembroke to be a little higher in level. I don't think I see anything else glowing. I thought there was a weapon up here. I must be thinking of the Liston knife I picked up. I don't think there's anything else.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Can't remember. So I need 2 fatigues, 3 fatigues, a cold, and anemia. Man, that's frustrating. Alright, what does it want me to do now? Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight my way out. I remember that. Wonder if anything... I don't think I missed anything. I can't open that chest until I take out Dr. Tippett's. What is with the camera? What was that? The camera just fucking yanked to the left and it made me miss my second hit. Fuck you. Nope. Fuck you, bitch. Oh my god. Stamina is such a precious commodity early game. Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I knew it. I was like, I know there's something else hiding down here, and just can't remember where. Level 10.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Well, at least he was honest about it right out of the gate.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know.
A fisherman.
Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
I know you. I understand. Goodbye. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed.
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You